Hello and welcome to Missing and Murdered Monday. Let's jump right in. Our first case is out of Lakeland, Florida. Missing juveniles Lelia Frazier and Natalie Vega. They were last seen on January 9th, 2024 at about 2 p.m. It's believed that the two juveniles are together and possibly in the area of Leesburg or Tavares. Lelia is a 16-year-old black female, approximately 5'9", 265 pounds, with brown eyes and plaited black and blue hair. She was last seen wearing a red shirt, blue jean shorts with rips, and a pair of bubble slides. Natalie Vega is a 16-year-old Hispanic female, approximately 5'2", with black hair, brown eyes, and has a thin build. She was last seen wearing all black clothing. If you've seen them, please contact Detective Cameron at 352-343-9529 or Crime Line with any information about Lelia or Natalie's whereabouts. Next up, we have a missing woman with cerebral palsy, epilepsy, and seizures. 36-year-old Danielle Danny Croft was last seen on December 6th or 7th. She's 5 feet 2 inches tall and she weighs 70 to 100 pounds. She has long brown hair and brown eyes. She's missing out of Bonham, Texas. If you have seen Danny, please call the Bonham Police Department at 903-583-2141. Our next case is from 2003. Isabella Mia Pastrana was last seen January 13th, 2003 in Orange City, New Jersey. When she went missing, she was only a year old, and her current age would be 22. She has brown hair and brown eyes. She was last seen wearing long underwear. Isabella and her mother, Holly Lynn Codario, disappeared from Ocean City, New Jersey at 11 p.m. on January 14th, 2003. They were last known to be riding in Codario's black Volkswagen Jetta. At 4 a.m. the following day, a toll worker found the Jetta on the southbound shoulder of the Ocean City Longport Bridge. The car was unlocked and in working condition. The lights were turned off, the keys were in the ignition. Codario's purse and driver's license were on the passenger seat, and Isabella's baby carrier was in the back. There were no indications of foul play. Isabella's father, Codario's former boyfriend, had provided an apartment for them in a gated complex on Del Air Landing Road, near State Road in northeast Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They shared custody of the baby, but Codario was concerned that her boyfriend or his family might try to take Isabella away from her. She filed for sole custody and child support, but later withdrew both petitions. Holly Codario was exhibiting signs of paranoia at the time of her disappearance. She suspected there were hidden cameras and listening devices in her apartment, and she went to 2 hospitals and asked them to test her for poisons. She may have been suffering from postpartum depression. Holly Codario's body was found along the south shore of the Great Egg Harbor Bay in the Beasley's Point section of Upper Township, New Jersey, on April 25th, 2003. This was 2 miles directly west of the Ocean City Longport Bridge. Codario had drowned, and authorities found no evidence of foul play in her death. Investigators believe Codario probably jumped from the bridge with little Isabella in her arms, but there were no witnesses, no note was left behind, and the baby's body has never been recovered. If you have any information regarding Isabella, please contact Ocean City Police Department at 609-399-9111. Our next missing person is Yuan Wang. She's been missing since October 21st, 1998, out of Alexandria, Virginia. At the time she went missing, she was 12 years old, and her current age would be 37. She's 5'6" and 118 pounds, with black hair and dark brown eyes. Her nickname is Incha. Yuan spoke Mandarin Chinese and very limited English at the time of her 1998 disappearance. She was wearing a white t-shirt, a blue denim jacket, jeans, and white sneakers. Yuan was smuggled into Washington, D.C. from China via Bangkok and Paris on August 25, 1998. She used a genuine Thai passport to get into the country and posed as the niece of her smuggler, Chaichana Clayharn, a Thai citizen. They were caught at Dulles International Airport in Dulles, Virginia. Yuan could not speak English or Thai. Through a Mandarin Chinese translator, she told immigration authorities she was from Fuzhou in the Chinese province of Fujian, and her parents had paid Clayharn a significant sum of money to take her into the United States. He was supposed to deliver Yuan to a hotel in Washington, D.C. Clayharn pleaded guilty to passport fraud in September of 1998 and was sentenced to 4 months in jail. Yuan was sent to live with a foster family in the 4700 block of Barnum Lane in Alexandria, Virginia, while authorities decided what to do with her. At first, she stayed home with a Mandarin-speaking babysitter. After 3 weeks, she was enrolled in the 7th grade at Holmes Middle School, where she was the only Mandarin-speaking student. She would typically take the bus home with one of her foster sisters, arriving home at about 3:10 p.m. On the day of her disappearance, she took the bus home alone. Yuan was last seen exiting a Fairfax County school bus at approximately 3 p.m. on October 21st, 1998. The bus was near Lincolnia Road and Deming Avenue in Alexandria at the time. She was supposed to take a cab to a doctor's appointment at 3:30 p.m., but she wasn't there when the cab arrived and never showed up for her appointments. She never returned to her foster home and has not been heard from again. An extensive search of the area produced no clues as to Yuan's whereabouts. She was not familiar with the neighborhood at the time of her disappearance. Her foster family didn't speak Mandarin, and while they stated Yuan appeared to be intelligent and content with her situation, they admitted they didn't know her very well and couldn't guess whether she'd run away or not. She had lived with the family for only 6 weeks by the time of her disappearance. Yuan's immediate family resides in China. She told immigration officials she was 12 years old, but it's possible that she was as old as 15. In November 2008, 10 years after her disappearance, investigators said they thought Yuan could be in the Kansas City, Missouri area. This information, however, was never confirmed. Authorities fear Yuan has been abducted by those who smuggled her into the country and is being forced to work. 2 other possibilities exist for her disappearance. She ran away, fearing she'd be deported, or she could have been abducted by a stranger. Her case remains unsolved. If you have any information regarding Yuan, please contact Fairfax County Police at 703-691-2131 or 703-246-7511. And finally, we have Jordan Nebling. She has been missing since October 1st of 2020. She would now be 21. She was last seen at a Traveler's Rest in Greenville, South Carolina. She's 5'5", weighs 110 pounds, with blonde hair and hazel eyes. If you have any information, please call the Greenville County Sheriff's Department at 864-271-5210. Thank you for tuning in to this week's Missing and Murdered Monday. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, all the things. Thank you.